Everybody is having a good start to their Wednesday morning. Headed into work again. I had a special request to go live again on my way to work. So here we are. Again, I apologize. I don't know why this thing is so shaky. Because I'm driving, I guess. But good morning. Headed into Las Vegas. Oh, there's a crash. Hey, Sister Yoshi, good morning. Hope your morning is off to a great start. Headed into Las Vegas to work. So since there's a crash on 95, I'm not taking that route. I had a special request to go down the strip into work. So first I gotta get down to Las Vegas in order to get on the strip. So what I'll do is take you guys the airport route to get onto the strip. So you see all that. It is a little longer route, but that's okay. We'll do it this morning. Oh, that's okay. It's up. That was an interesting one towards the end. I was trying to capture all the activity going on the strip. So you may hear me sounding a bit dramatic on that one. Come on, car. Put or lose it. Yeah, so it is hump day. Hey, Mount Money, welcome in. It is Wednesday, hump day. The week is almost over. I will be live this weekend. I might go live Friday too, I'm not sure. But I might go live too, just to do a short one. Because Rampart Casino is very close to my job. So I might just head over to Rampart after work Friday. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. Hey, Gamblers Unknown, welcome in. I'm headed to Vegas to get on the strip. So we'll take the strip in. It's going to be a little bit of a longer ride in, but that's okay. Hope everybody has their morning coffee. I have not had mine yet. I'll wait until I get to work. And make me a hot cup of coffee. But thank you guys for hopping in here. Ready to get your coffee? Yep. I know the feeling. Hey, MJ, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Everybody headed to work, already at work, got the day off. What's going on today? Any plans? Or is anybody going live today? headed to work too. Headed to work now. And should be a good day. It usually is. I'm behind a really slow truck. Let me get around this truck. I would go to Starbucks, but I'm running late as it is, so I'm gonna maybe stop tomorrow instead and have some work coffee, which isn't the best, but it works. So yeah, we'll see what's going on the strip this morning. It probably is gonna be really quiet because it's cold today. It's 42 degrees today. So I imagine most people will be indoors. If they're out, they're probably exercising. But we're going to take the airport route. I'm sure most of you are familiar with that route to get to the airport. Or maybe you guys go a different route if you're staying on the strip. So I'll take you around the back end of how to get to the airport for my direction. Sorry if I missed anybody that popped in. But yeah, it looks beautiful out today. Nice and sunny, but it's cold. Did you guys hear on my Instagram, I posted or shared a post. There was an earthquake. I think it was a 4.2 or 4.5 magnitude earthquake. Yes, last night in where was it? Gosh, where was it? Malibu. I believe it was Malibu. They had an earthquake there, but they said it was felt in the LA area as well. Saturday Live, I'm not hosting it. It's going to be an in-person group pool. I think Ramsey Slots is hosting it in Slot Daddy SD. The last time I heard it was 11:30 a.m. at Caesars. So I'll have to see. Ramsey will be posting it hopefully soon here. Yeah, an earthquake. So just keep watching Ramsey's stories. I'm sure he'll post. He's pretty much on time when he posts that to give everybody a heads up. But I believe he said 11:30 a.m. So it's going to be an early one. But it's going to be a good one. We're going to do a big group pool. Okay, let me remember to, I got to remember to get off on the airport one so that we see the strip. Yeah, I don't know if there was any damage done. I just seen that they said crews were out checking to make sure infrastructure and everything was okay. So not real sure. If you guys can hit that like button for me, that would be amazing. Thank you. All right. Oh, Sister Yoshi, are you guys going live Saturday? Shoot. What time are you guys going live? You usually go live at 11, don't you? I just thought about that. Because I believe, so they're going live earlier because Slot Daddy is just coming for the daytime and then he has to head back home. So that's why they're going live so early. Hey, Scotty, welcome in. So I apologize. I think he said 11:30 and I think you guys go live on Saturday now too. We're just headed in. We are in Las Vegas now. Yeah, Sister Yoshi, you guys going at 11 on Saturday? Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be on Instagram or YouTube. Okay, we're going to get off on the airport exit. Okay, sorry about that. I just thought about that too, like Saturday morning, because I was surprised it was early, but then he has some other obligations, I imagine, that he has to get back home for, but he just wanted to come out and support the birthdays and head back home. All right, so we're gonna take, this is the route, if I were going out of town or picking somebody else up from the airport, this is the route I would take to get there. Because you guys probably come from the opposite end if you're staying on the strip. This route is busy no matter what time of day because the airport is connected to this, but there's a bypass lane to get past the airport traffic. So yeah, I'll be going live more often. I am 1,300 hours away because it keeps slipping back down. I suppose I need to get ahead of those hours so that when it does take them off for that previous day, that I'm ahead still. So I'll be going live this weekend a lot more. I don't know if I'll go live after work today. I might go live after work today. Wave to all the cars. Yep. I might go live after work today. And see what route we can take. They got a lot of construction going on. So we'll see. All right, come on. So off to the left, you would get off. Hey, it's the slot machine. Thanks for joining. So off to the left, you'll see the airport over there. If I were headed out of town, I would have got off on the other ramp. But this will lead me directly to the strip. Hope you're having a good morning, Simon. So yeah, we are behind the strip. And right by the airport. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm just headed into work. About to get my day started. It should be a decent day. Whether people show up or cancel, it'll be all good. Be in Vegas in April, yeah. Keynote Nation is going to be fun again. That was really nice. I need to start playing Keno more. A snowplow. Oh, goodness. Did it snow again out there? Oh, goodness. I do not miss those days. We had the large orange snowplows and all that gunk flying at your car. Oh, my gosh. Gamblers unknown. I will never live in a state where there's snow like the Midwest. Ever. Oh, what do I do? I'm a family nurse practitioner. On my last live, I mentioned my background. I've been a family nurse practitioner for 6 years now. So I see kids and adults. Currently, I'm working with veterans. And I see veterans for their disability compensation and pension exams. But in April, or maybe end of March, I'll be starting back in urgent care full time. So I'll be balancing both of those jobs. But I'll be doing urgent care for kids and adults again. So that is the gist of what I do. Hey, up and down slots. Thank you so much for popping in. Okay, so we're gonna turn onto Tropicana, and this will lead us to the strip. A recruiting company work with smaller pre-IPO companies. What's IPO? Never heard that term. I volunteer with, yes, MJ, that's good to hear. Yeah, I love working with the veterans. I love working with the veterans. They're so appreciative. I mean, because I'm on the side of it where they really need some help. Because the VA, if you're a veteran, you may or may not know, because a lot of them still don't know they have benefits available to them, monetary benefits available to them for the rest of their life if they have a diagnosis that was caused by their time in service. So a lot of veterans don't know about it, but what they do is the VA will send them to a medical provider to do a full exam based on what they're saying is wrong with them, and we have to give a diagnosis if there is one, and then that goes back to the VA. VA has their whole way of deciding whether or not they're going to pay them for it if it is a true cause. So they're very appreciative. They want the help. They want to be able to express what happened to them, because a lot of them did not report during service when they were hurt, in pain, anything like that. Some of them have, some of them have not. Because I always hear it every single day. We had to man up and do what we had to do. So I like being in the healthcare field, giving back to those who have served our country and just people, our community in general. So before companies go on stock exchange. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Sounds like a very cool job. Very cool. Okay, so they got some construction going on up here, but you guys can see the back of the MGM Grand. So we'll head down the strip. Okay, we still making good time. My first appointment is at 8 a.m. But our administrative person may or may not be on time. So if she's not on time, they don't get checked in. I usually check my own veterans in if, whatever happens, we get the job done. Okay, so gas right here. This gas station always has the lowest price gas for some reason. Even though it's so close to the strip, I'm surprised their prices aren't higher. So right now it's $3.43 unleaded with cash, and then $3.53, so extra, what, 10 cents if you use your credit or debit card. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Slot machines, yes, definitely. I should do that one day for you guys. Play the slot machines. They have a lot of Buffalo machines. Buffalo, usually only Buffalo Link is good to me. The rest of the Buffaloes usually aren't good to me. So the gas stations have them. I'm gonna play in one. Since you asked, I'm gonna play in one, Simon. Definitely. And usually the gas station, there's a lot of people. There is a lot of people that play in the gas stations. You definitely have the bedside manner. Oh, thank you so much. I'm passionate about what I do in healthcare, and some people just aren't. You can't go into healthcare for the money, because you're going to experience everything. I've been in healthcare since I became a registered nurse, because you have to be a registered nurse first in order to be a nurse practitioner. So I graduated from nursing school in 2008, December of 2008. So you definitely have to have the passion to be in this field. I know a lot of people left the field during COVID. I, at the time, was pregnant, so I didn't do a lot of face-to-face work during COVID. So I was really thankful for that. So I protect me and my baby during that time. But, I know a lot of people left after COVID. Things have slowed down significantly now, so it's all good. You do what? Let's see. Gas station. Yeah. I think, is it Vegas Low Roller that does the gas station sometimes? I'm going to go into one and show you guys. The grocery store even has slot machines. Grocery store, gas stations. Don't go into anything for the money. Absolutely. Yep. I mean, it's nice to have an income, because what I'm teaching my kids now, my two oldest ones, is that they do need to go into a career that is going to create longevity, that is going to generate an income, for a comfortable income, because I can't take care of them for the rest of their life. You know, they have to be independent and be able to take care of themselves too. Not say that they need to go into nursing, but any field that's going to help create longevity, financial stability, you know, things like that. So, sorry I cut off. But yes, you have to have the passion to be in whatever field you're in. I had a veteran yesterday. This veteran was in the service in the 50s, my goodness, and he's still fighting for his benefits. I felt so bad for him because he was in the 50s, he was drafted, and he just hasn't been treated fairly. And I felt bad for him. He was like, can you just put whatever you see in my chart in there? Technically, there's so much stuff in their records that I can say you can claim this, but I'm on the end of it where I can't tell them all that because, you know, I'm kind of working for the VA. But, you know, I just encourage them, talk to your veteran service officer and do that. You know, have them look thoroughly through your record because I want people to get the benefits that they deserve. Oh, it's an issue with kids. I have no children, but plenty of nephews. Yep. Consistently making mistakes. And they do. They will make mistakes. I have my oldest is 21, and then my daughter is 13, and then I have a 3 and 4-year-old. So I'm still teaching the 21-year-old to get a foundation. We talked about this the other day. We probably talk about it every month. Get a foundation. Do what you want to do. They don't want to go into healthcare because they see it is stressful. It is. But you got to find something you're passionate about. So, you know, I just told them, figure out what you're passionate about. And the nurse in me, I forget what it's called, but there is a, oh gosh, what is it? It's like not a survey, but it's like a poll to see what area of, what career would be best for you, that would best fit you and your personality. So I even encourage him to do that too, just to see, you know, what do you want to do? But at 21, some of them just aren't ready. They're not. And then they don't want you to tell them what to do and, you know, stuff like that. But they will eventually figure it out. How's my baby doing? Oh, my youngest, he is 3. He just turned 3 in December. He's doing well. They are doing well. Noisy, rambunctious. Yeah, thanks for asking. So yeah, we're on the strip this morning. People that you see out are probably either headed back home or exercising. But it's cold today. It's 45 degrees right now. I can imagine. Yeah, they love making noise. They do. That's just what it is. Me and my husband both are like, hey, quiet down. Stop hitting your brother. Stop pushing your brother. It's a back and forth thing. You know, I just live with that. You know what? Honestly, I've learned to tone it out. Hey, hello. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in today. Thank you for being here. We're just taking a ride down the strip. I had a special request to ride down the strip this morning, so I said I'll make that happen. Off to the right is Planet Hollywood and those the red tops to the seating area there. That's Cabo Wabo. I did a video on Cabo Wabo. They have really good happy hour specials and really good food and margaritas. So if you guys are in Vegas, hey H2O Savior, welcome in. Cabo Wabo is a good place to go. Even TX Gamble, she came out here after my live stream and she went there and she enjoyed it as well. So check out her Las Vegas trip as well as my happy hour video. Cabo Wabo is really good. I'm gonna start doing more restaurants too. Oh, your 1-year-old, I hope he or she feels better. That's hard when kids are sick. It really is. I remember those days and still do. When I had COVID in December, my little ones had some symptoms too, and it was just, you know, it's hard at that age. But, you know, rest, you know, soothing, all that good stuff. Fluids definitely for little ones. And, you know, just keep an eye on them. Yeah, many of my family who are teachers, yeah, that's a good field too. My son said he wanted to be a teacher too. I'm like, are you ready for that? Depending on, you know, what age group, you got to be ready. You got to be prepared. Yeah, but you have to be passionate about teaching. Definitely. Yes, TX is awesome. Got to be passionate about teaching because we don't need educators out here doing a bunch of junk. Because there's been several stories out here where educators are just doing too much and it's not helping our kids, not helping the youth. Yeah, TX is funny. I hate when a small child. Yeah, me too. Hello. It is the hardest because I didn't, my oldest was born. I wasn't in nursing at all. So I had to learn on my own, and he had asthma. He got asthma really early on in life. And I was bringing him back and forth until finally we found a pediatrician who knew what to do and get it under control. But from there, I was just like, okay, what do I need to do? I'm a new parent. Help me out. Now, it's like second nature because I'm in healthcare. I know what to do, what steps to take. My son called me, or he texted me the other day. He was like, Mom, I feel really nauseous. I said, did you eat? He was like, yeah, but it really doesn't feel good when I eat. And I was like, have you drank anything? Maybe your electrolytes are down. I said, go get you some Gatorade. Rest. Don't put anything on your stomach unless it's like a saltine cracker or some toast, something bland. And then text me back later. He was like, he texted me back and he was like, that helped. He was like, I didn't know I was dehydrated. I said, that's probably what it was. You was dehydrated. You're not drinking enough. You're working, all energized. You're eating and you're not taking care of the hydration for your body. That's important too. Sorry if I missed any messages. I have a great niece and great nephew who are new teachers. That's awesome. Yeah, I love when people go into teaching. I thought about going into education, nursing education, but I mean, yeah, I don't think it's for me. It is, to a point, it is for me. I do like teaching because when I do precept, meaning that I teach new people, when people are brought on, new people are brought on to the facility, I do teach them. Help them learn the ropes because I've been doing this for 6 years now. So I do help them. And my goal is to help all new nurse practitioners, no matter what field they go into, is help them get, ready for the field. Because it's a different world. Coming from an RN to a nurse practitioner is different. Oh, you're a teacher. Oh, nice. Yeah, Simon, you got to stay hydrated. Electrolytes, so your Gatorades. You can even get Gatorade Zero if you're worried about sugar. Teacher and blame it on the daycare. Yes. When my kids started a new daycare when we moved here to Vegas, oh my gosh, they got sick. They were sick for like a whole week. Running nose, fevers. Ugh. I'm glad we are over that phase. What grade do you teach? Hello. I always like to know people's professions because it's so interesting, people in person and then their personality and hearing what they do for a career. No matter what you do, if you're working, I applaud you because a lot of people aren't able to work. Oh, really? H2O Savior. Awesome. Hey, Cass. I come from a long line of nurses. Actually, there were no nurses in my family. I'm the first RN in my family, I believe. Yeah. My family has been in healthcare, but not in nursing. Where did you retire? What type of nursing were you in? Welcome in, Cass. I'm headed to work. I got 14 minutes. And I'm almost at the end of the strip here. Actually, I'm going to get over. One of these days, I'm going to take you guys to the Omelet House. I don't know if any of you have ever been to the Omelet House. There is 2 locations in Vegas. There's one off of Boulder Highway. So everything's off the strip. And then there's one over here by my job off of Charleston Boulevard. They have really good food. Pediatrics, that's cool. I love my pediatric rotation. When I did it as an RN, it was really fun. It's hard to see kids sick, but it's nice when you're able to help them, because most times parents are there too, but they need breaks as well. So, you're there helping the kids out, making sure they're comfortable. That's awesome. Oh, thank you, Cass. I appreciate that. How cold is it in your area, Cass? I know the other day you said it was cold out there. How cold is it today? It's about 45 degrees here right now. Hey, Bradley, my 702 friend. You know where I am. I'm on the strip, headed to work. I'm sure you're familiar with the medical district. That's where I'm headed. And I hope I know. Oh, like an accident here. Yep, somebody already had an accident this morning. Oh, goodness, look at this. They already got an accident this morning. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they already had an accident. I hope you guys saw that. Sorry, guys. Hey, Warren. I guess my internet is getting spotty down here. I'm going to show you guys again. Here's my favorite 37 degrees. Sorry, my internet keeps cutting out in this area. 37 degrees is cold. Hey, Ivy Slice, welcome in. There's no police action right now. Maybe on our way back. It's a Wednesday. A lot of people do come into town on Wednesdays, so it's possible. But I'm happy you guys were able to join me this morning on my drive into work. Hopefully the internet doesn't keep cutting out. Sorry if I missed any of your messages here. I'm a great aunt, or aunt and great aunt of 60. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a large family. But there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Let's get through. So we're at the end of the strip. You guys can see the Stratosphere off to the left here. This part, I don't know if too many people come down here. Well, the Stratosphere is here, but other than that, there's a couple little shops, little restaurants here, shopping area. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully everybody has a good rest of their morning at work. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people come down here unless you stay at the Stratosphere. But they got a couple different stops right down here. It's probably cheaper to come down this way to eat. Plus the Arts District is not too far from here as well. There's the Double Deuce in front of us. The bus. So gas at this one is $3.55. So not too far from that last place we looked at. There's a lot of Mexican restaurants down here too. It says authentic Venezuelan food over here. This place. I haven't been there. Well, go ahead and plan one, definitely. I know I used to say that too when I didn't live in Vegas. Because it's always fun. Go through Houston. Oh, I hope everybody's okay. Goodness. Tornadoes are already out and about in January. Wow. Oh, thank you, H2O Savior. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost at my turn to get to work. See, I said it's a lot of construction. It's always a lot of construction going on. Always, always. Oh, it's a 5.5 hour flight. Yeah, that is pretty long. I definitely understand that. The longest flight I've ever taken was from Minnesota to, well, I had a connecting flight, but we were headed from Minnesota to Maui. And that was, oh goodness. I think we went from Minnesota to LA, which was like a 4 hour flight, 3.5, 4 hour flight. And then from LA to Maui was 5 hours over the ocean. But it was beautiful when we got there. Beautiful and humid. Sister Yoshi, not sure. Been waiting to hear back. Oh, okay. I hear Grayton is a really good casino. I've never played there before, but I hear it's a really good casino and gives some good casino comps. I gotta start playing in California. Check out the California casinos. All right, so we're headed into the medical district. Sorry if I missed your messages here. 5 hours from Detroit. Oh yeah, that's a long flight. Long flight. GU is naughty. Did you get your coffee, gamblers? Unknown. I'm gonna be cutting it close getting my coffee, but I got time. I usually make my coffee once our administrative secretary gets everybody checked in. It's after 8 o'clock anyways, so I got plenty of time to make some coffee. Oh, gamblers or no, I don't know if you saw in my oh, okay, good. I don't remember you said in my last live on my way home, driving home, you asked about the outlets. We passed one. It was on Warm Springs. Warm Springs Boulevard. But here's the other outlet over here. There's the other one. There's another big one over there. You can't see all the shops, but they're behind that big building. But we found the other outlet that you were talking about. So if I go back that way, I'll have to show you again. I don't know if you were on at that time. So here is UNLV. This is Nevada's largest university. Lots of stuff happening there with dental, medicine, all that good stuff. And then here's our largest hospital. If you didn't hear it on my last live, UMC, Level 1 Trauma Center. So they're the top, I call them the top dog. Level 1 trauma centers can see everything. Burn patients, traumatic injuries, all that good stuff. And then I mentioned the Omelet House. The Omelet House, if you see this yellow sign up off to your right, that's the Omelet House. They have the best breakfast, honestly. There's a lot of breakfast spots, but this is the one I've been to, and they have really good food for very reasonable prices. Go over here. So there's this one, and then there's one way on the other side of Vegas off of Boulder Highway. Hey, Nisa, welcome in. Good morning. Have a good day, Kaz. Yeah, breakfast. Coffee will be my breakfast this morning, and then I'll have lunch later. But you guys, I may come back on. You was at Sunrise. Okay, yeah, UMC is a trauma hospital. Depending on what happened, Sunrise, I'm sure took care of everything that you needed. But if you are closer to here, they'll bring you here. But if it's like a traumatic where you need multiple surgeries, this is where you want to be. They'll ship you out to this one because they have all the top surgeons and neurologists, all the specialists at that hospital. So, all right, guys, we are coming up to the job here in the medical district. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me again this morning. Nista woke up. But thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. I'm headed into work. I appreciate you guys. And I'll hop back on this afternoon. I got to charge my phone up. But I'll hop back in this afternoon and show you guys a different route home. We'll do something else this evening. All right. Have a good rest of your day.